พี่ว่าบานหาใครอ่ะ
หาสายป่าน
สายปานอยู่ไหนอ่ะ
ให้ป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้สายป่านเข้าไปในป่า
ลองเรียกสายปาน
สายป่านไม่รู้อยู่ไหน
เรียกสายปาน
สายปานสายปานอยู่ไหน
สายป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้กลัวป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้กลัวสายป่านหลงป่าสายป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้
สายปานไปทำอะไรนะไปฉี่เปล่า
ไม่รู้สายป่านจะหลงป่า
สายปานปาน
กังวลใจกลัวสายป่านหลงป่าไปสายป่านไป
เปิดมาเลิกกองกันนะง่าย
สายป่านไม่รู้อยู่ไหน
เรียกสายปาน
สายปานอยู่ไหนสายปานอยู่ไหนสายปานสายปานสายปานอยู่ไหนสายปานสายปาน
สายป่านป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้สายป่านเข้าไปในป่าป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้สายป่านอาศัยป่านว่าสายป่านหลงป่าเข้าไปในป่าป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้สายป่าน
สายปานอยู่ไหนสายปานสายปานสายปานอยู่ไหนสายปานสายปานสายปาน
There you go, fellas.
Good evening, gentlemen.
G'day. I love that intro.
No, it's a crack. I didn't realise it was that one. Anyway,
That's all right.
It's funnier in Thai, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't know what she says, but yeah, it sounds funny anyway.
Where are you? Where are you, my darling? Where are you?
Then she gets aggro.
I've just
How are we
surfed,
all?
just surfed. We had a big afternoon at Pete. We had a few here, and Pete's gone out. He's got his club presentations on tonight.
oh,
So-
right.
Oh,
We'll just have he didn't want to have a big lunch. We'll have a light lunch. So said, we'll just go up and get, sushi, have a bit of sushi. Well, I think we had, 4 beers before we left, and then we went up there and should we have a sake? Oh yeah, well, I think I had 1 or 2 bottles of sake too much.
wow.
Yeah. So
You like the sake, don't you?
just wake up for a piss and check my phone and say, hello, what's happening here? So I'll tune in for a little while and we'll see how I get through it. But how you been, Zimmy?
Yeah, good, John. I was extending my holiday in Thailand, but I had to rush back because Mum got sick.
Yeah, I heard about that, mate.
Yeah. Well, she was touch and go for a while, but she's coming good now. So
That's
she's
good
going
to
into rehab next week because she's been off her feet for about 3 weeks. So she's lost sort of strength. So she's 87. She'll be 88 next couple of weeks. So yeah, it cost me $1,000 to change my flight and my visa and all that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's only money. But I rushed back because it wasn't good at one stage. It was pretty grim, to be honest.
A bit of a scare, mate. That's not good. That's
Yeah,
not
my
good.
brother
she
came
got-
back from Finland.
Long as
He-
long as it's on the mend.
Yeah. Look, she it was a 10% chance that she come good. So the doctor said we don't believe in miracles, but she's still not out of the woods yet. But she's better. So fingers crossed. I see her every day. I go visit every day down at the Alfred.
Oh, very good. Mate. Very good.
It's a good hospital. It's a very good hospital.
Oh, it's world-class hospital, Alfred. World-class
It is.
hospital.
It is. It is. They got her in her own room at the moment because they had her in they moved her from a general ward to ward at living in John Center. That's when I
Oh,
thought,
yes.
you know, she won't make it, you know. So she had her own room and everything, but yeah, she come good, and so they haven't moved her yet. So they said we'll leave her here, you know, and we'll go from there. So we're happy. We got her for another, maybe hopefully another couple of years. Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so.
Thanks. Yeah. Bit of a shock, you know, but what do you do?
Mm.
It stresses you right out, doesn't it? Fuck.
Well, that's right. You know, I hate hospitals, but every day I'll go visit her.
Yeah.
I tell you what, the parking, oh my God, it was like $7 an hour. So what they do, they give two passes to family members. So me and my brother, we share it with my sisters. So it works out to $3 a day, which is good. You know, so we just share the tickets, you know, the little pass. Otherwise, you're looking at $25, $30 a day, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not so cheap, mate.
Got a few in that couple in the chat. We've got our dear mentor, My Two Bar. G'day,
Yeah.
Max. There. G'day.
Hey,
Kahuna.
Go.
Go.
how are you?
Again. I'll just turn this down a bit.
Tuna's in the chat. How you going, Tuna?
Hey, Tuna. Again, Henry.
Yeah. So, how you been, John?
Oh, very good actually, Zimmy. I've been sort of, you know, conducting a bit of a low profile, just sort of, you know, I don't poke my head in that much, but I'm sort of, you know, chasing the little bloke really. He's been on school holidays for a couple of weeks, and he went back on Monday, but I won't have to have an early night anyway. He's off into town tomorrow, representing his school for the Australian National Robotic Championships.
Oh, wow.
So we'll go in there, and, you know, he said, "Oh, I'll catch the train in, Dad." And I said, "Oh, look, I'll drive in, mate." So, you know, I'll drive him in, give the car a bit of a run. And me mate Archie Luxury, he's coming down to Melbourne. He's bringing his son down.
Oh,
So I'll drop the little lad off, and I'll zoom in, and I might have you know breakfast with Archie, and I'll catch up with him. I haven't seen him for a while. I speak to him every day. Speak to him every day, but I haven't actually seen him. But it's nice to catch up, you know, with him, and, you know, and see his son again. That'll be nice.
he's from Queensland, yeah?
Yes, he's from Queensland, but they're going to have a meet up tomorrow afternoon at the Young and Jacksons in town at 3 o'clock, I think it is. But I think I might you know, depart before that happens somehow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Henry's with us. G'day, Henry. Long time no see, mate. Welcome. Oh, jeepers. And how's the lady going in Thailand, Sibby?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. You know, we talk every day, and she actually, I was umming and ahhing to come back, and she actually said, "No, you go. You don't want to have that on you. You know, if something happens to your mum and you're still here."
Yes.
You know, 'cause
yes.
I just renewed my visa. I just got 30 days. You know, I paid for the visa and the extension, and then this happened. You know, and then I had to change my flight again, but within like 2 or 24 hours, I was sort of back in Melbourne. You know, I booked the ticket, got the bus down to Bangkok, stayed in a hotel for like 6 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and then got the late flight back to Melbourne.
Who did you fly with on the way back?
Jetstar on the original flight. So that was the original flight. I was going to come back anyway, but I extended it for a month, and I actually had to go back and buy a ticket again for that flight. It cost me $700.
Oh,
But
ouch.
you know, what do you do? My brother paid $3,000. He came from Europe. He just flew back. And my sister the same. They flew back a week early from Greece. They were on holiday in Greece. So I didn't lose much accommodation. I think I lost about $150 worth of accommodation.
Right.
Straight from the airport, straight to the hospital. You know,
Yes,
I
you
didn't
would.
even. Yeah, just went straight there, and you know, she was happy to see us.
I bet you.
Yeah, we did the
Yes.
right thing. We kind of took over from my older sister. My older sister struggled a bit with everything, so me and my brother took over, and you know, we sort of the conduit. You know, like we talk to the doctors and that every day, and yeah, so she's come good, thank God for now. So yeah, so I don't know when I'll go back again. Who knows now? Got to find a job, John.
Oh, you're right, mate. Yeah, something's got to pay the bills, eh?
Yeah.
I think I heard you the other day. You were talking about. I think you said in November you've got a job for a couple of months on the books. You know?
Yeah. It's just a casual job for 2 months, but I'm sending resumes out this weekend. There's plenty of work in that industry. You just have to pick the right one. You know, too young to retire.
Yeah. 59, aren't you? Is that right?
Yeah, 59.
59 going on 69.
You're right. Well, we're going on 69, mate.
You're all young, mate. You're still young, you guys. You've got a young son. You've got to hang in there, John.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going anywhere just yet, I hope. But, yeah, he certainly keeps me on the toes, the little bloke. You know, he came home last night and, you know, I picked him up from the station, pulled this piece of paper up and said, I got this today, Dad. And it was a certificate of high distinction for the Australian mathematics competition.
Wow.
Well, that's all right. So that's the top 1% of kids in Australia. I thought, well, that's all right, mate. We'll cop that. We'll put that in the folder. But he's going all right. He's lucky he's going to a good school. He's going to a good school, so I'm very happy. The only thing you can give your kids, Timmy, is all the love from your heart and a good education. The rest is all. If you can give them that, they're very lucky. The best education you can provide and love. The rest is virtually superfluous.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as long as there's a stable household and you give them all the best, and then it's up to them. If they can do it.
Oh yeah. Well, he goes to Melbourne High School, so he's it doesn't matter how much money you've got, you can't get into there with money. You've got to have brains.
That's good.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of smart kids around him now. I think it's 6,000 kids sit. 6,000 kids sit for the exam to get in, and they accept 300. Out of the 6,000 smartest kids in the state. And so a few fall by the wayside, but the kids that are around him, like
they top 300.
300, they pick 300 out of 6,000. Yeah.
Wow.
So they do 5 exams, and they've got to have a distinction in at least 4 out of 5 of the exams. Have got to get a distinction to get in. So,
good on you. What's Ray doing? Cooking dinner? You cooking dinner, Ray?
No, just pouring a bourbon out.
Oh, nice.
Got a bottle of that bloody 101 wild turkey. We've had it for a while. We're sitting there for a while. Just feel like having a few tonight and having a couple of laughs because man, just fucking stressful last couple of days. The fucking car locked me out again today, Johnny.
What happened again? The phone?
Oh, my car. The door locked yesterday. I had to get a locksmith out to bloody open it up. And
Yeah.
I was fucking around to the end of the day, and I locked it again. So I thought, the fucking thing. So I just got a big pair of multi grips and grabbed that bloody, the knob you pull up to open the door. But, the wood come all the way up, so I just grabbed that bastard and they tore the fucking half the door off. Yeah, open then.
Oh no!
But anyway, I've got to get another mechanism. The mechanism stuff, the actuator's going on apparently. So I've got one on order. I'll pick it up Monday. So just I'll fix it up. I just like keep it locked, but it's out there at the moment. There's nothing of value in the car, and I took the battery out of it, so no one's going to knock it off anytime soon. Not that it's worth anything.
You used the big key to get into it, did you, Ray? Used the big key. Oh, yeah, right.
Well, the good thing I did it here instead of somewhere else where I didn't have any tools to fix the bloody thing. But I'll get that. I'll get the mechanism and I'll give it a good service it all up, all grease it all, and I'll put it all in the fucking door, put it all in properly, so it'll be right.
A good one. Hey, Zimmy, we're talking about parking before, at the Alfred. I've got to go into town tomorrow, and so I'll look at some parking, see how much parking is in town. $17 an hour, a weekend rate. $17 an hour, and 2 hours is 34. And I think it caps at $68. You can stay for 8 hours.
Unbelievable.
I thought you may as well book some accommodation, book some accommodation down, and catch the train in.
Look, all the bloody hospitals there have got bloody cost you a fortune to park. To me, that's just bracketeering. Because people have to go there.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I think that's why the people complained, and that's why the Alfred bought this 2 sort of little passes, little QR cards they give you. So you put your ticket in, and then you put the QR code, and it gives you the family price sort of thing, But they only give you 2. But yeah, if you're visiting your mum every day, it adds up.
Yeah, Mossy.
The crazy thing about the Alfred is there's a massive park across the road. What's the problem with converting a couple of acres across the road? For people.
Oh, sorry, not the Alfred, the Austin. I always get them mixed up. I'm going to the Austin in Heidelberg. The Austin, the Olivia Newton-John Centre.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really nice too, the way they've set it up. So, yeah, which is, I live in Craigieburn, so it's a bit of a drive, but anyway, what do you do?
Yeah, it would be a bit of a trek. I remember last time I was at the Alfred was with my mum. She fell over and broke her hip.
Oh God.
This is the second time she did it, and she had I think it was an 8 or 9 hour operation to fix her hip up, and she just pulled through the operation. I said, oh well, she's not going to be around for, too much longer after breaking her hip at 92.
Wow.
She worked another 4 or 5 years. Came good, started walking again, and but she hit 96, which is not a bad innings. You can't complain.
No, that's right. Yeah, unfortunately, you think your parents will live forever, and this is what happens. They get in their 80s, and everything catches up with them. So anyway.
Yeah, you got to be fucking,
Don't have to be 80 for things to be catching up with you, Zimmy. I'll tell you now. Ray and me.
Hey man, I was down at my mate's place yesterday, right? This is what really got me. This was a wake-up call for me, eh? And he walks up and he says, guess what? I said, what? He says, I'm a great-grandfather. He's fucking 11 days older than I am, right? And you're fucking kidding me. I remember, like yesterday, when we went up to the hospital to see his daughter, when she was born. Now his daughter's a grandmother.
Yeah, easy.
That puts it, oh, fuck, man. I thought, Jesus. There you go, Balding.
Mossy's there. G'day, Mossy. How are you? G'day, Mr. Balding.
All the good blokes.
Oh, Jesus. My head's fucking, I'm starting to suffer a bit. Oh, had a real big day. Had a big day.
Well, how long were you there for?
Oh, we're only there for about an hour and a half or something, but we're flying into we had a pot of sake, and I said to people, oh, we'll have another one. Oh yeah, why not? Oh, went from there. We sort of kicked in from there.
Where's Peter at home, is he?
No, he's got his footy club presentation night tonight.
Oh right, so he's got a dress on.
Oh yeah, well, the ladies come along and present a few trophies and stuff like that.
He'll be fucking seeing out of one eye and staggering by the time he gets out of there tonight.
Oh yeah, he'll be in fine for
Fucking it'll be kicked back to one fucking side. He'll be bloody.
Yeah.
Better hide the Buddha statues.
Yeah, he got a lot of time for his club. You know, he loves his club. And they look forward to this. Oh, jeepers!
Did your team win, John? You're not Collingwood, are you?
Oh, please! I'm a Melbourne supporter, Zimmy.
Oh God.
Oh, I got one for you, Zimmy.
What's that?
Oh,
Hang on a minute, I've got to send it to you.
Well, Joe got a fine. Joe got a speeding fine.
Speeding $15. Oh,
who do you very for, Zimmy?
Carlton.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, we're in the same boat. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fanatic. I mean, I just sort of casually follow him, you know. So, but it was both grand finals were great. I watched the rugby league as well. They're good close contests, you know. So can't complain.
Yeah, it was a good game, both of them. They absolutely the league. You know, those. You know, like I thought the Broncos had the first half, but they come in hard the second time. You can't. That was a good game. You know, I don't mind watching a good game, but you know. But anyway, whatever. Shitty teams don't get in and fuck into the grand final, so it was a good game.
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, and like the AFL was close.
Yeah.
100,000, John. 100,000. Jesus.
Mm.
There's just bloody exit support footy down there.
Oh, he's still celebrating.
No,
Yeah.
Collingwood.
Who's he support?
Collingwood.
Collingwood.
I sent a meme.
He'll be. I think he's gone to the Brownlow. What's it called? The Collingwood Best and Fairest.
Mm.
That's on tonight. He's a member, so.
Oh, that'll be big.
Yeah, it's at the casino. I think they have it. You know, it's a big event.
Oh, that'll be big. Oh, poor Joe's just got himself a parking ticket. Oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
$15.
It's only a Farang one, is it? The locals never get tickets, do they?
Oh, well. Oh, God. I'm going to go spend a little bit of time with the terrorist shortly. Go and check out the young terrorist. He's in the lounge room. I can hear the TV blaring away. You know, see what time I've got to get up in the morning to go to this turn in town.
Yeah, right.
Not bad, you know, like if, you know, doing robotics, you know, and you know, he's representing his school.
Mm-hmm.
Good on him. Oh, he makes me proud, you know. As and you know, and Joe said, we don't call him Gurgle for nothing, Jono.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good times, eh? They bloody spin the wheel.
Yeah, they were fun times, right? Real fun times.
Like a big Jim spin the fucking wheel.
Yeah,
I must have joined the community just after Mighty Boat stopped doing that.
Oh man,
Must have been 2019.
You missed the best times of this fucking genre.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gone to shit now. All the bullshit.
It was funny as fuck back then, eh? People were getting triggered, just different ones, you know. It was quite
Big
hilarious.
Jim just it regularly, didn't he, Ray?
What's
Big
that?
Jim.
Yeah,
Big Jim.
yeah. He was around. I missed that big bugger, eh? Jeez, I was shattered when he fucking passed away.
You know, I'd hardly ever spoken to him, but he used to protect Jack on there like all buggery he did. You know, like if someone had a go at Jack or something, or Big Jim was straight down their throat.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
he was right on top of him. Yeah, I'd leave the kid alone, and you know, like he was really nice to Jack. He really had a lot of time for Jack. We miss him. He's a lovely man.
Yeah,
He'll be never down on us, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was a lovely guy, Jimmy.
He's a lovely.
Would love to meet him in person. You know, I talked to him quite a lot. You know, on Messenger, Discord, no Messenger, I think it was. And bloody, yeah, I was on his back about getting because he had bad circulation in his legs. You know. Anyway, I think sepsis got him. Sepsis, I think it was. But anyway, it was a man. You need some compression stock, and said, "I'll get a look at that when I get home." It's no, you need to look at that now while you're there. But anyway, whatever. Too late now.
It's not much fun, getting them wound. You wonder why the ties are so clean. They sort of, it's out of necessity. Like if you cut yourself over there in the tropics, it's a bit different than cutting yourself in Melbourne.
Exactly. Get septic real quick.
Indeed.
Yeah, big Jimmy didn't like any sort of bullying at all. He always used to stand in. I told you we're going to be in Swampy on Thursday. Yeah, not Jimmy.
When I arrived, I reckon 15 minutes immigration, or what they call it, passport control and all that. 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I was lucky. There weren't many flights.
No.
It was good. Sometimes, you get 3-4 flights arriving at the same time, but no, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Even when I left, it was all right. There was a flight, I think, going to India and a couple of Chinese flights, but they got us through the whole thing pretty good.
Imagine flying out of bloody Bangkok and a bloody stopover flight somewhere and it's full of Indians and full of fucking curry farts.
The last flight, last November, I went going to Thailand. The flight had 90% Indians on it. Oh, God. There was one Sheila, she must have had a special menu or something, so that, it was a Thai international flight and, they feed the special menus first. Anyway, this hostie came out and served her 4 times. She knocked back the food.
Oh, God.
And on the 4th time, that Sheila put on that much of the performance, she said, "Oh, just forget about the food. Just forget. Just fucking forget about the food. You've just taken 45 minutes of one person serving you, and then she, no, I don't want to eat." And I went, "Oh, fucking hell, One hostie looked after this one person for 40 minutes. So then everyone else is waiting for fucking food, and there's just, Sheila smacking on a blue because she didn't have the right food. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. You can't have. They feed us on the bloody things. That ain't our flight. Like, I'm not that bothered.
Yeah, I don't pay for the food. I might just get it. I get Jetstar, so I don't bother. I have a feed before I jump on, and I sometimes get a coffee at the end of the flight. I might get a coffee or something, or a banana bread or something. But you get people that's spending hundreds of dollars on the plane. I'd spend my money when I arrive in Bangkok.
Todd Tim reckons he had the same experience. He had the same issue. The whole plane full of Indians travelling through.
You're coughing and wheezing and farting and shit and carrying on in the bloody plane. That'd be lovely. No.
So the shooting, Siam Paragon. I go there all the time. Every time I'm in Bangkok, I go there, and there was a shooting.
Yeah.
14-year-old kid.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sad, though.
Yeah. Apparently, he's not. It was on the gear. I think is the male. He was on the gear, and he's under psychiatric treatment now or something.
A modified gun. He modified a gun apparently. I don't know how he did that, but Chinese lady and a lady from Myanmar were killed.
Yeah. Well, not hard to get a gun license. You go into a gun shop in Thailand, and they ask you, "Oh, do you have a license?" You go, "No." "Oh, it's all right. We'll give you one now."
Yeah.
They write you out one.
My first trip there, I went out to the nitrate markets, and I walked past a little shop thing there, in the markets, like a permanent shop, and it was all set up, and they're selling bloody pistols and bloody assault weapons and all sorts of shit in there, right?
Jesus Christ.
But fuck, mate, you don't see that today.
Hopefully they'll tighten the laws a bit, or make it, a bit. I think Joe said they're putting metal detectors at the shopping centres, which is good.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's sad when that happens. Innocent people get killed. There's 3 people died, didn't they, or something?
2.
Yeah.
Originally they said 3, but then I saw the Bangkok Post. They said 2. a Chinese tourist and a lady from Myanmar, probably a worker.
Oh,
Normally,
right.
yeah. That's a beautiful shopping centre too.
Yeah, it is. I want
Where
to
the
get there.
aquarium, isn't it?
Hey?
The big aquariums there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw I was watching a vlog on it. Shit, I'll have to go there and have a look. That's just near bloody MBK, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just across the road.
MBK's National Monument, I think.
Yeah, that was the first fucking mega shopping mall years ago. It was the biggest one around, you know, but
Oh, yeah.
it's like a corner shop now.
It's what
Yeah, it's
Siam Paragon. It's not near MBK, is it?
I think you get off at Siam and then you take the train to National Monument and you get off there and that's where MBK is.
Yeah.
It's only one stop.
No, right.
I walked there. I walked from Siam. I got off at Siam and just walked.
Yeah.
But they shut down the station. The trains weren't stopping when the incident started. They just kept on going. That's a busy station. That's huge. That station.
Yeah.
I've been on the SkyTrain once, and I'll never get on it again.
Really? I love it.
Yeah,
I think I love it.
yeah.
I wouldn't drive in Bangkok. I don't know.
I met up with Johnny. Something's happening there one night, and there were a few of us, and we're going from one place to another. And Johnny said, "Oh, come on, we'll walk out and get the SkyTrain." I said, "I want to just catch a fucking taxi." He said, "No, the SkyTrain's free today, because it was the King's birthday or something." And it was the King's birthday, and it was 3 days of free public transport. So we'll jump on the public transport. We jumped on the public transport. It was about 8 o'clock at night, and the double doors on the train opened, and there was a carriage full of smelly armpits, and couldn't fucking move. And I was standing there looking at feet, and I said, "This is the first and last time I'm ever getting on this fucking thing." Couldn't wait to get off the fucking thing.
Whenever I use it, it was in the middle of the day when people weren't going home to work, and
I love it. There's no timetable. If you miss one, 6 minutes later, there's another one. You know what I mean? And it's convenient because every shopping centre is right on the on the station, like next to the station.
Yeah.
On Nut, I normally go down there, do some shopping down there. There's a little night market. A sock. That's where Terminal 21 is, and
Nice. That's near Sukhumvit Airport, isn't it?
yeah, Sukhumvit Airport. Yeah.
We never lived that one down, eh?
Good.
No.
Oh, well, we'll get back there again. You going back, John, again soon, or?
Yeah, I might be going back. Not soon. Might go back mid next year for the winter holidays, for winter school holidays. I've got to be pretty conscious of the little boys' education. So it's either we go at the end of the year, which the airfares are just exorbitant at that time of the year. So I thought, we'll go during the winter holidays, the school holidays, winter time then, because he can't be missing too much, too many, weeks off school, this time of his life, like it's starting to get pretty serious for him, like you miss a week at that school, it's it's a little bit of catching up on. They work at a pretty intense rate. They're very demanding. Very demanding. Is it Exit? He went to Melbourne High, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Where is he? Oh, he celebrated, is he?
I think he went to Melbourne.
I must catch up with him and speak to him about it sometime. But he'd confirm what I'm saying. Like it's a great school. It really is. It really is.
No. Fucking Bourbon makes us fucking stress just come out of you, doesn't it?
Oh, gentlemen, it's almost my little bloke's bedtime. He's got to get up early. I'll go and spend 10, 15 minutes, before I push it. Here comes the Roo.
He's
The
got
Roo.
these-
Thank you, fellas.
You can go.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay, guys. Sorry about
Yeah, you're right.
my situation tonight, fellas. But as I said to Ray, I was a little hesitant about jumping on this weekend anyway. But we'll be doing this again very soon, fellas.
Yeah, no worries.
Good man.
Okay.
See you, John.
Okay, I'll see you.
Thank you soon, guys.
Okay.
Take care.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah, bloody, they had some fucker trying to scam me this afternoon. I've got one of my cars on Marketplace,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh, yeah, well, what conditions it in, yada yada yada, and all that." And he just didn't sound right. And then all of a sudden, he wanted to fucking send me some money. He wanted to bloody pay for it, then send his cousin tomorrow, and then what do you call it, bloody verify it or whatever. I thought, no, he's a fucking scam. No. He did not. He just sounded like a fucking,
Oh, that's a dodgy place.
course it
Facebook.
is, He said, what bank do you use? He said, never mind what bank I use. And he's going, pay ID. I said, no, mate, I don't do any internet or phone banking. Too many scams out there. Like that anyway. He kept going. I said, mate, fuck off. Anyway, then I blocked him. Fucking-
Yeah, my sister had a table, and the guy was going to come pick it up, and they were trying to arrange payments, and she said, "No, this guy's a scammer." So I said, "Just block him. And, yeah, just don't waste your time."
Oh, it's fucking amazing, That's what gets me,
The
man.
nerve.
They want to bloody create a bloody cashless society. And look what's going on every fucking day. Elderly people are getting scammed all the time because they don't understand all this stuff, It's just fucking wrong, but
Well, it's
Other
going.
people-
It's
Huh?
going cashless. It's going cashless.
they can get fucked.
My brother's in the banking industry. Like, he's pretty high up in his company, and they're having meetings all the time about even crypto. They're going to do crypto. A lot of
Absolute fucking stupidity as far as I'm concerned. Because
Yeah,
fucking
but-
Woolies the other day, you had to pay in cash because the fucking internet was down.
yeah, I know.
This is what I mean. It's fucking stupid. It's
Yeah,
only
but it's a
because the
one-off.
fucking bank makes 1.1% of every fucking transaction out of your card. Fuck them. Greedy cunts,
Yeah, I got a
man.
mate. He never uses his card. He went to the bank to take some money out, and
Yeah.
he didn't know how to use that little, the little thing you got in front of you to put the little unit.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to swipe it. He swiped it upside down.
Yeah.
Like, where I hardly ever use cash.
Yeah, I do.
Only in Thailand. I use cash in Thailand. Yeah.
No, I just don't like it, just fuck it, It's only fucking, I don't know, anyway, whatever.
I use tap and go for everything. I just
Yeah,
use a card. I use tap and go everything, and petrol, and then I move my money in to pay for the bill when it comes.
Yeah. I got to bloody pay for something online. I got to pay for something online. I don't do phone banking. I got to pay for it. I got to get a mechanism for that car door on Monday and go and pick it up. So
Oh, yeah.
get the. That'll be all right. I'll just do it over the phone with him, sort of. But there's just so many fucking scams out there. It's just wrong every day. I don't know how many scam emails I get. Bloody, I got to delete. I wish the fuck I could stop them. But anyway.
I get text messages now from
Yeah.
CityLink, the tollway, please
Yeah.
top up your toll. And I know I haven't used it for 4 years, so there's no way I need to top it up.
Same here. We got one here. What do they call it? It was the same thing we got here. It was just a different name. We get them all the
Yeah.
time. There's a big scam there. But I don't know. We fucked in a few years.
If you work at Coles, the girls at Coles and the guys at Coles on the counter, they've actually been trained to question elderly people buying the Coles cards, the prepaid cards.
Yeah.
A lot of scammers use those. They get old people to use those.
Seen
So they actually have to ask them now by law. They have to ask them, "Are you sure? What are you doing with these cards?" Yada yada yada. Similar to old people taking large amount of money out of a bank.
Yeah.
I remember my mum once took a large amount once, and they asked her. I was with her, Basically saying, is your son pressuring you to take money out? All this sort of shit. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? She wants to take money out. She needs to do something with it, but they have to ask.
Yeah, well, see, a lot of people don't understand it, especially older people. And, like my mum, she would have been a prime candidate. I don't know how many times. Remember when that bloody Microsoft one was getting around, and they were telling people, you got to get into your computer and yada, 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 and all that, and we'll fix it all up. And they bloody, they freeze their computer up and then they sell them bloody programs trying to bloody to get it unfrozen and all that sort of shit. I caught it just as she's about to bloody, give them accesses. Don't you fucking dare. I got on the phone and said, you fucking thieving cunts. My mother's fucking, she's in the fucking 80s.
They don't care.
Fuck off, you cunt. Fucking Indians.
Yeah, I know a lady, she passed away, but she, when I used to be a volunteer coordinator, she volunteered, and she said to me that someone rang her about saying that she has to pay some bill and from Microsoft, and she said that he sounded so convincing and so much pressure on it. She ended up taking $2,000 out of her account.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And sending it via Western Union.
Yeah. Well, what's that?
And I said, you've lost it.
Yeah. I was watching that scam of Payback on YouTube, and I was getting a good giggle out of that because he gets in there.
Oh, yeah.
He lists all their files and all that sort of shit. I think that's hilarious.
Have you seen the one she's got a computer voice? It's an American lady. She go, please press 5. People pressing 5 and all that. She's got like a Siri voice.
Crazy. Everything's but anyway, you just got to be, unless you know what sort of thing you just, it's a fucking scam.
Yeah, you just don't click on any link. Simple as that. No, I mean,
Yeah, well, this clown today.
Got so many. Sorry?
This clown today, he said, what's your phone number? I'll give you a ring, Anyway, I'll give him my phone number. I thought, fuck. Anyway, then I said at the end of it, mate, I don't do phone banking. Well, I don't, So, but anyway, sort of regret giving that because I thought he was genuine at the start. And then as I went further on, we just think, he wanted to pay for the car up front before he even saw it. That way in the world. Not $30,000 fucking dollars, would you?
No.
Or they made you kid me. I said, no, we'll talk about it when your cousin gets here. Otherwise, fuck off. I'm not in those words too.
Was he an Aussie or was he Indian?
I was in writing, on Messenger. Marketplace, but anyway, it would have been a bloody, just the way he was talking, but anyway, I was finding messages. I don't want to get too far into it. I was just fucking aggravated, It's just wrong, this is going on every fucking day. Reed Walter, his name was.
Happens a lot. It's $1 billion industry, the scammers.
What's your name? He will give you a call once he's ready to come over so you can direct him. I will pay now, and once the payment is cleared, my cousin will come pick up. Like this, and I said, nah. Then you go, payer ID, because I don't have it. Then after that I put in, don't do internet or phone banking. What bank do you use? I said, forget it, mate, fuck off. And then that's when I banned
bank check or cash?
Yeah. Crook, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, I'm not that fucking keen, But that blew me out today when I was yesterday when I was at my mate's place, and he's going, I'm a great grandfather. I've got, Jesus Christ, it wasn't that long ago. We were in the hospital visiting Kelly when she was born.
You're getting old, mate. You're getting old.
And she's a fucking grandmother. Oh, God. God. Fuck. Anyway, I was laughing. Anyway, it was funny as shit. But anyway.
Well, I'm a great uncle. I've got a niece who's got a child.
Yeah,
so I'm a great uncle.
I've got about fucking 10 great nieces and nephews.
Jeez.
A lot of them are in America, but but anyway, whatever. There you go, Kanga, all right? I'm talking to Kanga briefly, Asabi. I'm trying to venting my bloody dramas with the lock in my car because he's a locksmith by trade. I'll get another, like I said, Kanga, I'll get another mechanism. I'll put a new bloody actuator on and put that in, that'll be all right. Actuator's only like $30 brand new, so I'll put that on it and I'll just get the mechanism, make sure it's all tight and right, and bloody service it and put it on. That'll be right. You got to be able to lock your bloody car and get in and out of it. Fuck, I'd be like a turtle trying to get in and out of that thing. I couldn't get out of it if the bloody door locked and I couldn't get out. Yeah, but anyway. Oh man, but anyway. No, that's good news with your mum, eh? When you say it, I thought, fucking, I'm glad for you.
Yeah. I just found out they started getting her to walk around a bit. So
Yeah.
hopefully next week she'll go into rehab, and then she might be home the week after.
That's excellent.
You know,
That's
so
excellent.
just touch wood.
Yeah,
She has to go on a special diet though. She has to go on a low residue diet, so no
that's right.
fibre.
Yeah.
She's already
Yeah.
asking me what she can eat, and I said, "Mum, you can't eat that. You can't have nuts. You can't have this. You can't have skin off fruit." And she goes, "Well, what am I going to eat?" I said, "Wait till the dietitian."
Yeah. No,
You know.
bloody, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, they'll tell her what to have, you know. Start
Yeah,
with
she's
that
got to stick to it though. She's got to stick to it.
Yeah. I bet they light and easy today, so we've got to throw everything out in the fridge. So the crows and the magpies are going to have a feed in the next couple of days out in the yard. Throw all the old shit out of the freezer, you know, been there too long anyway. I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to it, man. It's like going out for fucking dinner every night eating that stuff. It's fucking awesome.
it's nice food.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
When I was sharing a house, like I didn't want to cook when I was working. I just used to get those frozen meals, you know, Jenny Craig meals and that.
Yeah.
And I was having that for dinner at work, just heating that up in the microwave. And
Remember when Jenny Craig stuff first started, it was all in tins?
oh yeah.
It was fucking awful anyway. I was getting it and I was living at home at the fucking time, you know. Anyway, bloody, my old man, he's a tight old bastard. He used to stay in bed every morning. Mum would bloody give him breakfast in bed every fucking morning. The stinky old bastard he only ever paid board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's eating this good stuff. He's, is it? So I left it a couple of days anyway. Then I give Mum a tin of this shit. She heated it up and put it on a bit of toast and took it in and give it to him on the bloody, you know, for breakfast in bed. And he fucking next minute, what the bloody hell are you trying to do out there? Poison me, you bastards. That's what you reckon, it's all good shit, you know. Well, tomorrow morning.
Sorry, not Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, not Jenny Craig, Weight Watcher meals.
Yeah,
Like Coles, I used to get them. I used to have one of them. It's small portions, but it does the trick.
Yeah, tomorrow morning for brekkie, I have a bacon and egg burger with rocket spinach, tomato and barbecue sauce on a burger thin. It's just a bloody, you know, like thin bread, so it'll be all right. But then after that, you have an orange, and then bloody lunchtime, I've got a toasted. I think I know. Hang on, what have I got for lunch? Hang on a minute. I don't know. I've got a. I don't know.
No, Mosty asked me if I'm in Thailand, but I had to rush back. Mum was not well. She wasn't. It was touch and go for a while.
Yeah, it would have been
So I had to rush back.
Would have been a long trip back worrying about her, eh?
What I was upsetting because, you know, you're like 9 hours on a flight, so you didn't know, you know, until I arrived and put the SIM card in and rang my sister.
Yeah.
Because I was ringing my mum, she wasn't answering. And I thought, oh God, you know, but
anticipation can be a good thing, but it can be a fucking bad thing too. You know, like in that situation, it was bad. It would have been fucking you know, fucking come on, just think go any faster.
Yeah, that's right. I just sort of slept, and I just thought, you know, what can I do? I can't do anything, you know, until I when my brother he was on a Qantas flight and he had internet, so he was communicating with my other sister. So you know, so he kind of knew what was going on. But anyway.
No, your mum well looked after. She's got a whole family there. Look, they're fucking worship.
Oh yeah.
That's good. My mum, you know, she was in hospital. I was trying to help her. You know, I've got two sisters. They're too busy squabbling about what they were going to get in the will.
No, Jesus, no.
Unbelievable, you know. Oh, man, we used to butt heads all the time. I said, for fuck's sake, is that all you can think of, you greedy fucking pricks? Oh, well, you know, it's about all we're going to get in our fucking lifetime. So maybe you should get off your fucking lazy ass and get out and get a job. None of them ever worked, you know. They've always been fucking breeding kids, you know.
Well, when she thought she was going, my mum was telling me, "Oh, I'm going to give you this, and I got this gold chain." And I said, "Mum, you haven't gone yet. You know, like we still had hope." Exactly. And by a miracle, she sort of come good. So she's still not out of the woods. You know, it could happen again. So.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, you just got to keep a close eye on her. You know, just make sure you go around all the time and see her all year round. You know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with me is I ring her every day,
Yeah.
even like when I'm working or not working. When I was in Thailand, I'd call her on Messenger every day,
Yeah,
check
good.
on her. She expected it, and where my other siblings, we're too
Yeah.
busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. No, well, you know, like
And they're the ones that might have regrets. I got no regrets. Like what my younger sister had a bit of, I'm busy with my business and all that. I said, yeah, what?
well, I'm the same.
10 minutes
Yeah.
out of your 12-hour day, whatever. 10 minutes to call your mum.
You'll love me back here to take care of mum, and bloody, 10 years of it sort of thing. Got to the stage where she bloody couldn't even get out of bed of a night time, and she had irritable bowel and UTS, urinary tract infections. Anyway, she'd wake up in the night and she'd have to go to the commode beside the bed, and she sort of, half the time she never made it. So, fuck. But I'd go up there about 4 times a night, and it'd be probably, 4 times a week. There'd be a mess there. I'd have to clean up, and then sort of bloody put her back in the bed, have to lift her in the bed because she couldn't get her legs up. Poor old thing, But anyway, I kept her out of hospital as long as I could. But she only spent about 2 weeks in hospital before she passed, sort of thing, but she was grateful. The others would have just put her into a nursing home straight away, and that would have killed her straight away. But, your mum is a special person, they're just so fucking, their soul is so pure. That generation, they're all like that, like, they're so fucking, they're such, they're fucking, they've got such a pure soul about them, they're just.
Oh, yeah, the golden generation, our parents. Your mum and my mum would be, you know what I mean? Like, we're how many years apart.
Well,
so,
look what they had to grow up in, the fucking Second World War,
Well, that's right. My mum was born in 1935.
Exactly.
And she like in Greece, when Germany attacked, she remembers the Stukas, the noise they used to make. She remembers a lot of things. But one good thing, my grandfather, and my grandmother worked in a kitchen for the Germans, so she used to pinch a lot of food to feed the family. But but a lot of people were starved.
Well, she'd been right in the middle of it over there. It would have been terrible for her,
Well, yeah, like the people in the city, I've heard stories like my mum's told me, and the people in the city, a lot of them were starving, and when my dad was brought up in a farm that could still grow stuff, and the Germans wouldn't take everything, but the Germans took over all the bakeries, all the shops, so they fed their troops, and then the people who were left.
Yeah.
And she told me a story that the next door neighbour was Jewish.
Yeah.
And they hid one of the girls for like 3-4 months because the Germans are looking, to grab all the Greek Jews,
Yeah.
So it's terrible, it's just terrible.
Terrible people.
And they're all stunted. Like that generation from Europe, they're all short because of that, malnutrition.
Exactly.
My parents are so short compared to me and my siblings. They're really short.
Imagine what she could write a book. If she wrote a book, just imagine what it would be.
Yeah, she remembers. I mean, 1940 was the worst part because they had a famine.
Yeah.
Thousands died,
This is the time you need to spend as much time as you can with her because, she really opened up, I was grateful with Mum because, I used to go work out in the shed, and when I wanted to rest, I'd go upstairs and sit up there sort of thing, I'd open the back door up and go up and I'd sit up there sort of thing. The cat would come up, and Mum just absolutely loved the cat, The cat used to hang out with Mum all the time, Anyway, bloody, she'd sit there and just would have a yap sort of thing, And I remember one time I was sitting up there, we're having a yap, just having a bit of a rest. And the doctor rings up. He says, "Oh, I've had a complaint that your son's not looking after you properly and he's abusing you." So this is one of his sisters. Because they'd ring up and they want Mum to do this and Mum to do that, and all that, because I was looking after her sort of thing, and I put it to, we had people who used to come out from the professional carers. Anyway, I told Mum, I said, well, then Rob wants this and Leonard wants that sort of thing. And I said, well, I don't really want it. She said, we'll just sort of see what the professionals say and put it to them. If they didn't think it was beneficial, it didn't happen. Because it didn't happen, oh man, they'd run around all over Brisbane, all over the fucking area, just calling me a cunt and an asshole. And fuck's sake, get you. One of my sisters hadn't seen her for 3 fucking years before she died, right?
No.
And she lives 2 streets away. You know, they
Yeah,
call
no,
themselves
no.
fucking old man. After Mum died, I cut loose something fucking terrible on me.
No, we're all close. We're all close. So that's one good thing. I mean, three of us were overseas. You know, like my older sister, who's a carer, was here with her. But the three of us were overseas. We all had to fly back.
Yeah, I have to thinking about that, eh? Your sister
It always happens too. Always happens when you're away. And that's what I used to think. I thought, I'll be in Thailand for 2 months, and then something will happen to Mum, and I have to rush back, and that's what happened. Anyway.
That's going to be a thing on your shoulder now. If you want to go away.
Well, I've decided probably, you know, while she's still alive, not to actually, you know, semi-retire there yet.
Yeah,
I don't want to be going there and coming back all the time.
Yeah, fair. That's good.
You know, if she passes, then it's a different story. But at this stage, I think I might just go for 2-3 week holidays and that's it.
That's the way to go, because you bloody well, that's a good idea, because you know you'll never fucking forgive yourself, sort of thing, you know, because you're close to it, sort of thing. I can understand, sort of thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah. I was caring for her until you know she didn't want to, you know, because I was working and just saying, "Oh, I'm home alone." I said, "Well, go live with my older sister."
Yeah.
You know, she can become the carer, and that's what it worked out to. It worked out better for both of them.
Yeah, my girlfriend of mine, her parents moved into a retirement village. It's pretty good up there. I was up there the other week. It's a nice place, you know. And they're happy, you know. He's the ex-federal minister I tell you about sometimes, you know.
Yeah. You told me.
Yeah. I've got to laugh. They haven't got their bloody in the retirement village. They bought the place, you know, the house, the little unit, or not a unit, it's a little house sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, they haven't got the blinds up yet, but oh man, when they want to fucking they just drop their gear when they want to get dressed.
Oh God, no blinds.
Oh, let me go. They're funny bastards. He's a really nice fella, right? Actually, you'd like him. Actually, you'd never want to fucking, you know, talk to him about sort of thing. But the bloody the mum, she's an ex bloody nurse, you know, in a fucking psych nurse. Fucking mad. She's a good person. They're both good people, you know. But you know, like a second fucking family sort of thing, you know. But oh God, some of the things he comes out with. He was the one I was telling you about. He was the ex. His portfolio with the Democrats was Aboriginal.
Yeah, you're saying,
yeah. But anyway, he's a nice fellow. We butt heads a little bit here and there, but other than that, you know, he's a good fellow. Hello, well, we convicts. Who's this fucker?
Pineapple Head. I think I've seen him before. I've seen him before.
Right.
I can't remember now. Yeah, we're all convicts, yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking ignorant, they are. I think we're all convicts. Fuck me dead. I don't even know anybody that descended from convicts. Would be fun.
How many generations would it be? It'd have to be a few generations.
I don't know. My lot came here well after that time. Oh, that'd be up. Fuck, you know, that was 1850, wasn't it, when they come here?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the pomps still wallow about, oh, we're fucking leader in the industrial age. Yeah, in the 1850s.
Yeah.
You know, 170 years ago. Jesus, what's changed since then, you know.
I was looking at flights for February, March. About 600 return with Jetstar. It's not bad. You know, I think the days of 350 return that I got last time, they're not going. They won't be around for a long time.
Yeah, bring it around for all those. You'll still do it. Don't just take it where you want to take it. Get fucking find some other place.
Yeah, well, that's right. I thought, what the hell, you know, like. But
there's plenty of nice places. Victoria's a pretty place, man. There's plenty of. You got to show the ocean, right? The Great Ocean Road. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I'll bring her in spring. I think spring's beautiful. Like today, it was 17 degrees, but it was just so warm. Like in the car, like the sun was really nice day, and I'm thinking she'll like it. I know she'll be saying, "Oh, it's fucking cold," but you know, you get your 24, 25. You know, it's a different heat too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, watching them, your maximum's not even our minimum. Like we're 19 degrees at night time most nights.
Yeah.
Where I am anyway, and bloody like you're 17 degrees during the day, sort of thing. You know, so.
Yeah, it's still a bit cool, but we got a bit of rain, colds. But my girlfriend just sent me some video from outside her work. It's pissing down rain, and they get floods where she is. They get floods all the time.
Yeah,
her street got flooded once. Next door neighbour things were floating down the street, all her stuff, next door neighbours.
I mean, you want to see
She's
floods.
lucky her house is high up. She never
I'll
gets
send you-
flooded.
I'll send you photos of floods, man. 2 streets away from where I live.
Oh,
There's a big
yeah.
flood, it goes down the hill and there's a big floodplain from the North Pine Dam. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
The water goes through there, man. It must be 30 foot deep and about 100 metres wide, and it just takes everything out. Eh? Fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
But
you guys get floods. You guys get floods
yeah.
when it
Well, that's
when it
just
really
Australia.
fucking rains.
That's just Australia. It's not on fire. It's underwater, you know.
Well, look at the Gippsland. We had fires there. Now it's flooded. It's flooding. So, well, we'll have to get used to it.
I've been watching this guy on YouTube. He's in Tasmania. He travels around. He goes to there's a lot of pollution down there from the mining and that, you know. And anyway, he goes up in the bush and all that sort of stuff. But they don't like him sort of videoing a lot of stuff down there for some reason. I don't know why, eh? He got cautions and all that from the government. And,
Really?
yeah. Well, I'll send you
Oh,
the
it's
links of it.
Pineapple's BT.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
favourite Tommy. Oh, here you go, Tommy. Hang on, BT. He knows I'm only kidding.
Ties hate the rain. I love it. Like when it was raining, when I was with my girlfriend, I loved it. It would cool down the place. You know, like it's the end of the world for them.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was walking around without an umbrella. I said, "I'm cooling down. It's beautiful." No, getting on the umbrella.
It's funny in Pattaya when it gets fucking big flood going through there. It's like it's getting a gigantic fucking enema.
Yeah, washes away all the filth.
My mate Bernie that died, he reckoned, buddy, he says, just make sure you know where, you know, if you're in an area for a bit, make sure you know where all the potholes are if it's going to start raining. He says, you
yeah.
get down in one of them, people get sucked down into them and you never see them again.
The funny thing is, I was in a go-go at Walking Street, and it wasn't raining that much. And, you know, after a couple of hours, we walked out, and it was pissing down rain.
Yeah.
I thought, how the fuck am I going to get home in this rain? And there's people selling umbrellas, 100 baht, 200 baht. I bought so many umbrellas. I leave them. I don't take them with me. I just leave them there. I'll just leave them at the hotel.
That's what gets
You
me
know?
about bloody Thailand. Though something happens, and it's just like vendors just pop up out of the. Like
They pop up from anywhere. Yeah.
Amazing! They got everything you need too. It's
Yeah,
like
I
those
know.
kids that get stuck in the cave. A whole city of bloody vendors turned up. You know.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Yeah, you been top BT, all right? Pineapple eggs. You got to eat like a pineapple too. Fucking hell. Oh,
Like
fucking hell.
you go to a nightclub and you come out of a nightclub in Walking Street and you got little kids selling chewing gum,
Yeah.
like 6-year-olds selling. I said, "What are you doing this late?" I just gave them some money and I didn't take the chewing gum.
Yeah, exactly.
It's terrible. Terrible.
When I was walking up Soy 4 one night, and you know, you got to be aware of the scams over there, eh? There's some woman there, eh? She sort of, as I was walking up, I could see her watching me out the corner of her eye. Next minute, she fainted in front of me. So anyway, I just walked around the tuk-tuk, and that was parked beside her, and ran him back on the footpath and kept going. All I could hear was I turned around, his tuk-tuk driver was pissing himself laughing. She's got to have dusted herself off and waiting for the next one.
What did Mr. Balding write? Have you ever gone native and had a 7-Eleven plastic bag on your head? Maybe.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Oh, man, I feel fucking better now. Jeez, I've been stressed the last couple of days. Yesterday, I couldn't believe the timing of everything. You know, that door,
Yeah.
I couldn't use my car. I came in to ring up a bloody, what do you call it, a bloody locksmith. Anyway, the fucking phone wouldn't work. And I was going, what the fuck? And then I was trying to find a landline to plug in. I've only got a bloody, like a cordless. And I was bits and pieces of a laying all over the house, and it took me hours to find it all, you know, because I've got shit
Oh,
everywhere.
God.
Anyway, I finally got it together, and my mate was ringing me up. Oh, you're right there. I said, no, I'm not. Anyway, he ended up picking up a bloody, he was going past his way, so he called in and bloody dropped off another SIM card, because I pulled the SIM card out of my phone, and I'll give it a bloody, he said, clean it off with meth. I'll put it back in. This is after I cleaned it all out and got rid of a heap of photos and all that sort of stuff, and yada, 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 and did, you know, all the bloody maintenance on it. It still wouldn't bloody work anyway. He dropped off another SIM card. when I went to put it in there, like you only get 3 shots and setting it up. You know, I fucked it up twice, and I go, fuck, I'll wait till I'll wind down a little bit, and I'll talk to him on Messenger again, and then get in and run me through it. And I've got it done, so luckily, so then I would have had to get another SIM card then, otherwise, you know. But anyway, I've got that sorted. I've got the panel, that bloody locksmith out. He got the door open. Anyway, I've got to fix all that up. So there you go, it's all good. Anyway, yeah, so that's all right. I've got to fix that up next week. I'll get the password Monday and tear it all down again and go through it, fix it up. Should be right. Got to be able to lock the car up.
Sometimes these days happen, you know.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you think, fuck, why did I get out of bed?
Here's another one for you, right? I've noticed in the last week and a half, phone numbers have been disappearing off my phone and coming back the next day. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It is, because I went to ring up this one guy, it's Jason Smith, I know, up near Ipswich. Talking about car parts, you know, Chevy parts. Anyway, I rang him up one day. Anyway, I went to ring him the next day, and his number's gone. So I went into recent phone calls. Anyway, I saw his number in there, and before I could press it, it disappeared.
Yeah, your phone's playing it.
I don't know. It must be. I don't know.
Your phone's playing it. Most calls are in the phones, not in the SIM card.
Yeah,
most numbers are saved in the phone, so maybe it's playing up.
Yeah, when I save them, I always save them onto the SIM card. Maybe the SIM card was fucked.
Yeah, maybe.
He told me to take it out, clean it with meth, and put it back in again. And I did that, and it didn't make any difference.
Yeah.
I went to ring a mate up yesterday, and bloody, I had to send him his number was gone. Oh, fuck. Crazy.
You have to get little Teledecks. Remember those little? My mum's still got one.
Yeah, I've got one somewhere. Somewhere. I have to see this house apart, look for it. And you know those bloody big cool like containers. I've got boxes. I've got I'm a hoarder.
Oh no, get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, mate.
I'm slowly decluttering everything. I'm going to get a shredder, shred a lot of old documents that I kept, old job stuff, you know, like manuals and throw, you know, because they've got personal stuff on them. I want to shred them all.
I'm a fucking hoarder, bad time, big time, eh? I don't know. Car parts and shit I keep it off.
Yeah, car parts are different. Yeah, car parts are different because they're worth money, but other shit that you don't really need, get rid of it.
I've been making a good buck out of it lately. I've been getting that shit I bought for doing me 62, you know, and I thought I'm never going to use it. And, you know, like what I paid like $15, $20 for before is worth like $60 now. And I'm doing all right out of it, you know, so. But anyway, I've got to get under the house now and start going through all the shit I've got under there. I've got bloody bottom lenses. You can't get that stuff anymore. Factory, you get aftermarket ones, they're all shit, but, you know. But anyway, I've got a set of bottom lenses. They're worth about $300 or $400. Or 300, I'll probably get 250 to 300 for them. I'll get them out, make sure they're nice and tight and all that sort of stuff, and I'll sell them. And odds and ends, I've got a pile of stuff down at my mate's place. And I sold a set of tapper covers off a 327 Monaro. You know, the bloody, but I've got a few years back actually, I put it on eBay and I had a bid more, and I got like $600 for them.
Jesus.
You know, just go nuts. I've got alternators and all that, all proper. They want the code numbers on them. I've probably got about 3 or 4 of them under the house. I'll probably sell them. That's if they're still any good. But anyway. Oh God, I'm fucking de-stressed now. I feel a lot better.
Yeah, it's good.
Be good to have a little chat. No, I thought it'd be good to get on. Earlier on, I thought, what the fuck is he going to do the dirty on me, you prick?
No. All I was going to do is, you know, like, because sometimes, you know, there's a couple of people that are not with Titanium, but with me, I thought, bring him over here, you know. Sort of. Yeah, I know old man does it a lot with Raider. He'll go live, but you have a link to Raiders. Sort of thing. But all good.
I used to like time an old man out when I had a spanner. This was Jimmy, because fucking every time Jimmy saw him, he'd fucking time him out straight away. Yeah. Every time. All there was a big war between them to see who timed each other out, you know, first.
Yeah.
Quite funny. They were good mates, you know. But anyway, that's a shame. Yeah,
it's all fun. It's all fun. Getting timed out. Who cares? Like, you got other people that really take it personally.
Oh, yeah,
They had to
no,
grow up.
I like old man. I always have a good laugh with him. He's a good fella.
Yeah, I met him. He's funny.
He,
He's
he,
funny.
he fucking cracks me up something terrible.
He's a big boy. You wouldn't want to fucking pick on him. He's tall and solid.
No, good on
Big
him.
boy.
No, he's a nice fella, you know. I've talked to him quite a lot, you know. But I would have loved to have met Jimmy in person, eh? Because, geez, he was a nice
Yeah.
fella. That fella.
Yeah, that was sad.
He's just one of those people, you know, like usually when you don't meet somebody, you don't know the connection with them. But I talked to Jimmy a lot when he was alive. But, shit happens. Yeah, bloody hell. There you go, the kangaroo, all right. I'll pull that bloody thing out. I'm going to change the actuator, and then I thought that would be the smart thing to do. Get a decent mechanism and put that in my car. The Kangaroo's a bloody locksmith.
Locksmith, is he? Oh, okay.
So, you know, I had to get one out
They're good money. They're good money when they come over to your house or your car. You know,
$140 someone cost me yesterday.
yeah.
Fuck, I wish I could charge like that. Jesus. Oh, well, I had to have one, you know. I didn't know how to get it open. But anyway, he just yanked and pulled on everything until it popped open. And it was working fine. After that, he just lubricated all the mechanism. Was fine, you know. But anyway, I'm going to have to change it all. You know, I was fucking around with it today, and I've got to get another key cut to just stop being a tight bastard, you know.
Well, that's the thing. When I was sort of living away from home to work, my sister used to come and check the house, and I was too lazy to cut a spare key for the security door.
Yeah, right.
And I used to say to her, leave it underneath the mat. I had the key to the house, but not the security door.
Yeah,
So anyway,
right.
one night I finished night shift, 12 o'clock, and I drove back here.
Yeah.
The key wasn't there. And I'm ringing her, and she didn't answer the phone. I'm ringing. I thought, what do I do? What do I do?
Yeah.
And I thought, what do I do? Because I looked for the key everywhere. I could not find it.
Yeah.
I could not find it. She said, I left it there. I said, I reckon you didn't. Anyway, in the end, I had to drive back to where I was staying, an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
And she came over the next day, and she found it. It was in the garden.
Right.
She must have. I reckon someone's either grabbed it or she just forgot it or dropped out of her hand.
Yeah,
and I thought, fuck, dude, go to Bunnings and get it cut. So it was just a 3 hour round trip. I had to go back to where I was staying.
Yeah.
And it was just wasted, because I was only there for another day and I had to go back to work. So, anyway.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
29th of December.
What's that?
Oh, Kangaroo's going over on the 29th of December.
Oh, nice.
Don't stay at that same place you stayed last time, Kangaroo, and find out it was a, street.
Ladyboy bar? Ladyboy place?
Ladyboy Street. I know, buddy, yeah. Oh, well, pissed me off. It's the strangest fucking place. It was funny shit. Yeah, poor old Kangaroo copped a bit of shit out of that one.
I can't wait to go back. I love the place.
Yeah,
like you're there and you forget about how cold it is in Melbourne, and you just walk around with your shorts and that, and then you come back to Melbourne like, fuck, it's cold.
Yeah, well, you don't have the feeling where you think you got to look over your shoulder every now and again, do you?
No, it's just you're relaxed. You're on holiday mode. I mean, but yeah, just spending time with my girlfriend and their family. It's just I know it gets boring sometimes, but over there, but I break it up going.
That's what I like about cruise ships. I love going on cruise ships because you're just so relaxed. Where's Owen? He gets hostile about cruise ships. So who was the other one? Who else used to fucking 3 days curled up in a fetal position on a cruise ship, pissing himself?
Was it Exit? I don't know. Exit?
No. Exit. I forget who it was. He used to crack me up laughing. He'd be around. He'd be just on an Alden again somewhere. Oh, fuck, it was funny as shit, eh? But no one gets hostile about cruise ships.
I don't know why.
What do you think of getting on one of them? Is it why? Fuck, it's all right. It's fucking good fun. Some people are just scared of the water. It's not for everybody.
I love to go.
Eh?
I love to go on one just to see, like middle of nowhere, just water all around you, all the ocean.
Ghost pepper, that's it, soul. He got really sick. Yeah, he fucking hell. Yeah, well, that one gets really. I don't know what you're fucking thinking. What the fuck are you thinking of getting on a cruise ship? It's just relax. You know, it doesn't scare me, you know.
He's
My
funny.
first one, I've never said it a few times. My first one was 6.5 metre swells, man. It was horrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that.
It was all right for me because I went up. I never got motion sickness. I go up to the bistro and there was nobody there.
Yeah, he stuck your face.
She was curled up in bed, sick as a fucking dog. She was all right after the seasick tablets kicked in, you know. But anyway, it was quite fucking amusing actually. Yeah, we were fetal for 3 days.
My girlfriend, she's hopeless. Like, she went on the plane. She was like nearly passed out. Like, I mean, it was the first time she's flown, but yeah, she's got motion sickness.
Yeah.
Even in the car, she gets sick in the car. She's not driving.
I'm not talking to Ghost Pepper. But anyway, we bloody I mean, went up to this bloody adult bar, you know, at the end of the ship. Anyway, there was a real dark area on one of the floors, you know, at the back where we went to go up the steps. You look over in the corner, right? There's a pair going for it, eh? Good on them. Yeah, doing the lumboat thing. Fucking hell. But no, I suppose they're on holiday. Everybody's on holidays and having fun, you know. But if you ever go out in the Pacific, don't get off the boat and leave for it's a shithole.
Yeah.
I want to do the New Zealand one around Fjordland.
Yeah, my mate did that with his mum. 3 people died on the ship.
How come?
He was the youngest person there in his late 50s.
Oh, right, fair enough. Yeah, no, we bloody go on. We go on the bloody. You go on Princess and shit like that. That's for basically old for the, you know, aimed for the older people.
Yeah.
Me, you know. And some of the other ones, you know, Royal Caribbean are all right, but it's just expensive, you know, because it's all in US, American, like US currency, exchange rate. The same as a lot of the other ones. They're all owned by Carnival, but P&O isn't, you know. But I don't think it is anyway. But anyway, it's Australian. You don't have to pay gratuities and all that sort of stuff, so it's a lot cheaper. They're refusing to work in the rain because rain, it scares them. Oh, well, whatever. See that Ricky in Thailand? You been watching him lately?
Ricky in Thailand. Is that the one his wife passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Yeah, I know, sad, but he vlogged it. He didn't vlog the bloody funeral, but I think, fuck, you think he would have had a day off, you know? Anyway,
Yeah, look, everyone's different. I wouldn't have done it, but some people cope that way, you know?
Yeah, well, that's fair enough.
You know, I wouldn't judge him.
No,
you got dengue fever. She got dengue fever. This is the problem. You get dengue fever,
yeah, that's bad.
more than likely someone in your family will get it because the mosquito bite you and then pass it on to them.
Exactly. Yeah, you can be sick for a long time with that thing too.
Yeah, that scares me, the whole dengue fever. I use that DEET spray all the time when I go to Thailand now.
Back in the zone to need a piss. Back in a second.
All right, no worries. Go to the chat. Who we got in the chat? Oh yeah, Mr. Balding, you're in Southampton, home of the British cruise industry. Yeah, look, I arrived on a boat. I've never done a cruise though. But I've heard horror stories, but I've heard other stories that are really good. You know, especially around the Pacific. But I suppose if you get bad weather, it could fuck you around. But there's always things to do on a ship. You know, especially if your meals are paid for and everything, you just have spending money for whatever. Yeah, Kanga, that was terrible. I watched it. It was like he was in shock when he did that video. Basically, overnight she passed away.
Yeah, it didn't take a long, eh?
Nah, yeah, she might have had it before. They reckon if you get it the second time, I read up on it. If you get it 2 times, the second time could be fatal. So,
right.
Yeah, look, I don't know if there's a vaccine for it. I know there might be a vaccine for younger people, but not for older people. But I think before I go on my next trip, I'll go see my doctor and ask him. Because I've had a vaccine for Hep C. Hep B. The one with the water, what you get from the water. And there was another one I took.
You needed that there.
So yeah, just spray every time I go out. I just spray my legs and my arms with that stuff you get from 7-Eleven, and it works. My girlfriend never gets bitten, never.
Mm.
And where she lives, there's rivers and lakes everywhere. So it's a rice sort of area, rice growing area. So there's mosquitoes everywhere. So I got bitten a few times the first time. I thought, never again. Never again. The other option is to wear long sleeve and long pants, you know.
Yeah. I used to say, only goes for rotten meat.
Yeah. Nah, it's my sweet blood, my diabetes.
Oh, you're right.
They're doing that. Actually, I read a article about that. Why certain people get bitten, other people don't get bitten. It's something to do with the scent of their sweat, or and then I read somewhere else it was something to do with their breath, carbon dioxide, different levels of carbon dioxide. Who knows? I think they just like Parang.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just use that stuff from 7-Eleven. I've got 3 bottles here. I just spray myself before I go out. I keep it with me. Hey, Steve Morris, how you going?
There you go, Steve. You'll often say, mate, don't go for rotten meat. That's what they used to say to me, any of those bastards.
The first time I went, I never sprayed and I got bitten really bad. And in the end, I got an infection because I scratched them. So since then, I just spray now.
Yeah,
First thing I do when I land in Bangkok, before I get into the taxi, I spray my legs and my arms and then jump in the taxi. So
it's worth a pound of cure.
You still get bitten once in a while, but I got bitten in Hua Hin a few times, but yeah, it was not that bad.
Mozzies.
Yeah, Mozzies, yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of them up here, so I'm pretty used to it.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's the humidity. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Mr. Balding. Yeah, terrible. He's got
nice
twins.
Place, yeah, exactly.
Sorry?
Yeah, two twins, exactly.
Yeah. I've been following the guy, Reset with Rob. He's in Karat. He's pretty good. He's an American. He likes to waffle on a bit, but he's pretty good. He's only got a small channel, but he's back.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's why he had to retire. So he gets a lot of treatment in Thailand. It's cheaper. He's talking about acupuncture and all this sort of stuff. Obviously, he gets massages all the time.
Yeah.
But he's all right. He's pretty, straightforward and talks about relationships and culture, and he's trying to learn English, Thai. I don't mind him. And that's the real Thai Jenga, not us.
What's his name again, sorry?
Reset with Rob. Reset with Rob. American guy. I think it was in marketing or something. He's about 60.
Yeah.
He waffles on a bit. The only thing he'll just start talking and then he digresses and goes off on a tangent and comes back again. But he's good. I like him.
There's another older guy up in Chiang Mai I was watching. They'd go walk and they'd just sort of tell a story, But
yeah.
I can't remember his name there. He wasn't bad, but a bit repetitive.
It could be that BT. It could be that the spicy food they eat. Who knows?
It makes sense.
I don't touch the spicy food. Fuck that.
They come out and look at Indians. They eat that curry and they stink of it.
Well, the Indians, they eat a lot of spicy foods. I think between the Indians and the Thais, when it comes to spicy.
I was watching what's his name, Holistic Trainer, and he was over there with his girlfriend anyway. They were eating the street food there. Everything was covered in flies.
Oh, God.
No.
Yeah, I see sometimes you see they're making sandwiches and the guy's fucking putting this sloppy stuff with his hand on top of the the poppadoms, whatever. I'm
No.
thinking, I hope he washes his hand when he wipes his ass. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, half the time they don't. You know what they? I don't know. Some bloody religions just use their fingers.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
Be right.
I mean, I've eaten in Indian restaurants in Australia. It's fine. Never been sick.
No,
But
man, I do.
I don't know about Indian food in India.
Man, I go to Indian fucking restaurants here, man, and it turns me into a bazooka both ends.
Yeah,
Fuck,
really?
I just don't like it, eh?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
finds out the protein in them. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Oh,
my
God.
mate, he was in the Philippines. He's always telling me, "Oh, get into the bugs." He says, "It's not a bad nip when you're on the piss." No, he's not a bad nibble. You know, so no, she's right.
Nah. I walk past in Pattaya. They have, the little stands. I walk
Yeah.
past, and just the smell gets me
Yeah.
dry reaching.
Yeah, I'm not keen. No, I'm not that keen. I'm not that hungry.
My girlfriend won't eat them. I said, "You eat bugs?" She goes, no way.
It's a good form of protein. Mexicans love it. You know, Mexicans, that's one of their staple foods is bugs. And grasshoppers and all sorts of shit, crickets and... No.
She does eat rats, though. She does eat rat. The field rats, those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just out of
I said,
principle,
fucking,
wouldn't it?
don't eat that shit in front of me.
No, I wouldn't eat it. Look at Laos, when I watch that guy in Laos, they one of their main staples, rat, they go and bloody, they go in the rice paddy sort of there, when they pick it up, when they're cutting the bloody rice, there's a rat or a snake in around, they whack it on there and keep it for lunch.
Oh, God.
No, not that keen. Oh, well, they've been doing it all their life. It's just a second nature.
I had a lot of pork in Thailand recently, just a lot of pork.
Yeah.
Pork with rice, pork in this, pork that.
Yeah, pork's pretty good over there. The beef's pretty bad. It's like buffalo.
No, I won't eat the beef. Like, I had a steak one night, didn't like it, but I had a chicken, they call it chicken steak, but we call it schnitzel. It was the best schnitzel I've ever tasted.
Yeah, right. Fair enough.
It was so, like, it was just perfect. It was perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
The only thing what's that?
Yeah, you're right.
No, I was going to say, the only thing that pisses me off, they put too much of that mayonnaise, sickly sweet mayonnaise over their salads.
Yeah, right.
You like the side salad? They just fucking pour this shit out of they squeeze it. I thought, fuck, too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
And eggs. Nah, give that a miss.
What's this beverage going down nice? I'm not pissed. Fuck.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey, Joe, are you in Bangkok or you've left Bangkok now?
Pancakes are really tasty.
It's pissing down rain in fucking Korat.
Yeah, right.
My girlfriend doesn't live far from where she works. She's working today, so and she doesn't ride the motorbike. She drives, so it should be all right. Yeah, the mayo, Joe. They squeeze it all over the fucking little bit of lettuce and a bit of coleslaw, and they got this fucking mayo everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm trying different foods, I'd say to my girlfriend, order something different, and I'll try that. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I'll try this. Yeah, it looks all right.
Chancebury, yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I'm trying to remember how you pronounce it. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, no way. Fuck scorpion. I would not eat a spider or scorpion. The other shit, maybe crickets and that, I probably would try it. But anything with fucking like that, like a tarantula or a scorpion, fuck that shit.
I think Bart's got a new name. He's the scorpion. What do they call it? The scorpion. What do they call it? When they go to prison, there's a fucking big scorpion there. Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
You get a scorpion tamer, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, big bloody. They're poisonous over there too, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they give you a good fucking sting.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. Might you about catch your scorpions.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, the scorpion tamer. He reckons he squealed and his fucking father-in-law going to come out and save him. Big thing about it, 6 inches long, like trying to attack him. Well, that's fair enough. Scorpion King.
Yeah, Yeah, he's got a fucking one of those fucking Akubra hats, and he,
Yeah,
you know,
the whip. Ran him up with a whip.
yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. That's been a
Fuck
pretty
that
good
shit.
season. Oh, man.
I asked, like, I always ask my girlfriend, "You got scorpions in your house?" And that goes, "No.
Yeah.
You got just fucking cats everywhere." I said, "Kill the fucking things." Oh no, cannot. They live right next to a temple, and the cats just breed like fucking
Yeah.
There's fucking kittens everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
I said,
yeah,
"Don't fucking feed them." No, you have to feed them.
yeah, lots of be too sacred over there sometimes.
Yeah,
Up at least anyway, you know, like they can't breed, you know. Yeah, big fuckers.
I told them what we do in Australia. I said we've got people picking them up after 2 weeks. No one, claims them. They get fucking gassed. Oh no, you cannot do that. Especially the soy dogs.
Yeah, soy dogs are bastard. Ask Pedro about that.
Yeah, I
They
know.
he held up for 2 weeks. Then he got around to eat. He already had the bloody bribe with bloody meatballs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Balding, those millipedes. I nearly stepped on one near Nana. I was wearing just fucking flip flops.
Yeah.
Fuck me dead. It was a huge one. Fuck that. But
that's what I
the number
mean.
one killer is fucking mosquitoes, mate. Malaria, fucking dengue fever.
Yeah. Make sure you get
They're the number one killers.
Yeah, that dengue fever there, the other one, that bloody guy up in the East Side, that was a fucking shame.
Yeah. He probably got it first, and the mosquito bit him fucking.
Yeah, well, he said his wife.
Gave it to her.
That's what he said. His wife was hugging him, sort of thing, and he fucking. Yeah, that's what bang. She did too.
My two bar.
I shit myself on crawling between my bare feet. Well, I
Oh,
was having
boy.
this. It would have been worse. Could have been pissing. Pissed all over the fucking thing. Dark and bit you.
Jesus.
That's what smoking does to you, Joe.
Bloody dangerous.
Yeah,
Smoking kills. Well, it's not the smoking, it's the millipede.
the millipedes will get you.
Jesus.
That cracks me up. What's that movie I watched that time? It was fucking hilarious. People were in the fucking jungle and things like that were turning up, What the fuck is this? I literally just watched a different video. What the fuck? Who's that?
Don't know. Prophet.
Yeah.
I think I've seen him on my channel.
Yeah.
In your arm, I had a praying mantis at the end of my bed. True story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Smoke's so cheap over there.
What the millipede was having to smoke. Never seen that before. That'd be 40 own. No, Nick.
They're fucking huge, though. They're fucking huge. They're like snakes.
I haven't seen one over there, right? Not sort of ventured too far from the city, sort of thing, Oh man, I'm tired tonight. I was knackered last night. Just drains you, sort of thing, when you fucking, when you're trying to concentrate too much at one time. I was running around like a bad fucking trying to keep my head together without smashing something, because all I want to do is just hit something. When things aren't going right. I kept my head together. I did it pretty well. It wasn't me, mate. I would have, but he sort of, he's, oh, she's right, we'll get sorted. No worries. You rang up. This is we're starting the bloody stream, actually, in the last 10 seconds. I'll give you a ring tomorrow. The other mate of mine, but he said he's fucking great grandfather. I thought, Jesus. Man.
Yeah, feel old.
Oh man, it just made me feel about like 30 years older. But you don't feel it when you're that old, you know what I mean? You still feel like you're fucking 30. The time you get up and try to walk around, you feel it then.
I've been doing a lot of walking lately, which is good. Just, just where I park my car compared to where my mum's bed is, it's fucking miles. You got to go up there, up the escalator, then up this and this. Oh, fuck.
I'm going to give myself fucking sorted out, man. I'm so dark on myself. I let myself get away on here, buddy. But anyway, she'll be right.
One day at a time, mate. One day at a time.
Before I'll do it again. She'll be right. We've got
I was
bloody,
averaging about 10,000 steps a day in Thailand.
yeah, well, I'm only sort of, I go out, just a normal day for me, it's about 3,000-4,000 sort of thing, but if I try hard, sort of, I get about 6 or 7, I'm supposed to be doing 6 sort of thing, but whatever. I don't have any fucking health issues sort of thing, my leg puffs up, I've got to wear the compressor stoppers on my leg because I've got a blood clot
Yeah.
and all this sort of stuff, just fuck. But anyway, it's all right. You learn how to deal with it. You learn how to live with it over the years.
Of course.
She's right. But anyway, I was sort of thinking I'll get that bloody, like I was telling you, I'll get that bloody care package thing sort of thing. I'll be right. Get a little bit healthier whenever I need it. I'm getting old. I keep forgetting I'm fucking as old as I am. Anyway, that's a problem, mate. When you think you're still fucking 20, but you're not. You're a dinosaur. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Your brain's still young, but when you have to do something physically, you think, fuck, shit.
No, my old man used to say that. He said, I'm fucking 80 years old. He says, I still think I'm 40. He says, I'm trying to do something, I fall over. Poor old bastard. He was tough. When we were young, when I was young, man, he was tough as fucking nails, eh? Timber cutter, God, he's a hard bastard. But anyway.
I remember when I used to deliver bread, I used to jump back of a truck with bloody 3 crates of bread, jump up, without grabbing a rail, just jumping up on the truck.
Yeah.
And like 25 years later, I went and helped a mate of mine. He was still doing it.
Yeah.
I went for one night and I thought, fuck, how did I jump up on this fucking truck?
Yeah.
I just had no strength, and I was bigger then.
Yeah.
But when you're young, you're more flexible, Oh, Jesus.
Happy mate's 21st, he used to live beside the pub, right? Anyway, we went over to get an 18-gallon keg. This is when, on his 21st it was, right? Anyway, it was hilarious. We went over there anyway. The pub, the bar manager, he came out, and anyway, we're trying to move this bloody thing. He says, "Oh, you fucking wimps." He says, "I'll tell you what." He says, "If you can lift one of those kegs, an 18-gallon keg above your head, you can have it for fucking free." There's 4 of us there. You've never seen 4 people try so fucking hard to lift something above their head in your life like that. I got it up to my chest, and that was about it. My mate got it up to his shoulders. He couldn't get it any further, Anyway, I worked in a blacksmith shop at the time, it was pretty strong. But anyway, none of us got it. Anyway, that was all right because when one of my mates was there, his old man was watching. He said, "If you get that up," he said, "I'll buy another one." Oh, man, he'd nearly give him a hernia. But anyway, that's all right. We never got it. But anyway, about a week later on, I was telling that story to one of our customers that comes in. He drives a beer truck. He said, "Oh, come outside. I'll show you how to do it." He said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, it's a piece of piss." Anyway, he's a big bloke. And he walked outside. He kicked the keg off the back of his beer truck. He said, "What's this?" He says, "You get it. You just grab it as fluid weight." He says, "You got to throw it." Anyway, you throw it. You bounce it off your knees, then bounce it off your hips, off your guts, off your shoulders, and above your head. And he did it once, and he said, "Do it like that." And I did that, and I did it like a piece of piss.
Yeah, see, technique.
Exactly. If I would have known that before, man, we would have been fucking blotto that night. It was a good night. It was funny, eh? Oh, man, it was back then we used to get really cold winter. I'm not really cold winter. It's not like Melbourne, but it was just a fucking fun night, that one. I've got photos of it still somewhere.
Mr. Balding, that's true. That's true. I've got to hold on and I can't, I've got to take 2 steps, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but my knees are not as strong as they were, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah, but what they say, you're only as old as a woman as you feel, so I'm 42.
42. Yeah, right.
Well, that's old cheese.
Yeah, I've got a couple there I sort of hang around with, but anyway. I must be 82. I know, but anyway. No, it's been a good stream tonight so far. It's been a laugh.
No drama.
Yeah, I've been just fucking stressed out the last couple of days. Yeah, well, exactly. Fuck the drama. Who the fuck needs it? It's not entertaining. It is to some people, I suppose, but not to me anyway. I don't give a fuck about it. Not my cup of tea. Leave it to those who enjoy it. I don't enjoy it.
I was listening to one of the streams the other day, and just the people on there just talking over the top of each other and yelling and calling, and then you got Timmy with the N-word, and I'm thinking, and he talked about me a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't know why,
He talked about me because I did that stream with Stu and AP.
Yeah.
And then he's saying to Jazzy, "Who's the normal one out of all three?" And I never met Jazzy. I wasn't there that night.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's a fucking idiot.
No,
Just-
I don't know what they do it for about 5 views, 10 views. Who cares? Like,
Yeah,
we've
that's
got a
right.
bunch of people on there tonight, sort of thing. Most of these people on there tonight, probably all of them, you meet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I've
Exactly.
met
Those
Joe.
people
I've met Stu. I've met Old Man, and I've met a few people. And you'd meet these people. I hope to meet up with someone else. They're coming down to Melbourne.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember
But,
the good old days, Joe? I was only talking to somebody about the bloody the truth bomb the other day. It was quite hilarious. That was funny, that fucking thing. Eh?
Best thing you did, Joe. Best thing you did, mate.
You should have been around back then. Before then, it was fucking hilarious. I mean, it was so easy to, some people in this genre, I won't say names right now, but it was so easy to trick them. Or you knew they were looking, all you had to do was bait them, and they'd go in the fucking major fit. So, oh, fuck, it was funny. It was good fun. I enjoyed it. Should do it again, actually, but it sort of got boring after a while. It was so predictable and so easy. But anyway, it's all good.
Some people need to step away for a bit and just look what they're doing and how they're carrying on and thinking, it's just fucking YouTube. Relax.
Exactly. It's fuck. There's a lot of good people in YouTube. So there's a lot of good people in the genre, but they just can't be bothered with all this shit sort of thing. That's why I try to have a stream on here, because people come here to have a laugh sort of thing and a good talk, and they enjoy it too, Look at BT, even he's all right here, like he's good. He's not bad bloke. I always like BT. We get along well, always have. Even though it's pommy.
Yeah, we won't hold that against him.
Hey, we're not that against him, mate. You're right. He's
Yeah.
look, he hasn't done it, It's just repeat and rinse, repeat. Yeah, so exactly.
Yeah.
Mate. It's always been the same. 5 years. I looked up my bloody thing now. I started my YouTube account in 2014.
Jesus.
6 months after that, I got into this genre, and it's been the same. It's just different people, but it's got worse now. It's got worse. It's just crazy sort of thing. But when you get people, getting on to bloody immigration and all that, that just takes it. It's not fun. that's just cattiness and fucking bad. Just bad sort of thing. It's stupid. Family hate.
When they take it off YouTube, it does get a bit too much.
Yeah.
Keep it on YouTube, fair enough. It's still stupid, but when it becomes, in real life and it becomes nasty and, people, want to meet up to punch on, it's stupid. If you think about it, it is dumb.
In my fucking books, one of the funniest fucking things that happened that caused the most amount of meltdowns was the stroke of genius by fucking Mighty Bar. That was the truth bomb. That was fucking hilarious. That was designed to get people to rock the boat to see who fell out. And they fell out in a big belly flop.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Oh, God, that was funny, eh? Remember that, Jay? It was fucking hilarious. A whole week it went for. Like, it was just a continuous stream. It just stayed going for a whole week. He figured it out before the other guys did. Well, the other ones couldn't figure it out anyway,
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious. Geez, that was good. Soon found out who was behind it all, all the fucking drama. We all knew anyway, just had to prove it. Oh, God, it was fucking funny, eh?
Yeah, it's true, Mossy. It's true. And you got certain people that, they've had a fight with everyone, and then they're mates with everyone, and then they're fighting again with the same people. I'm thinking, what's the point?
I don't get that, eh? If you're going to dislike someone, dislike them, and that's it. I don't, like with me, somebody shits on me, that's it. I don't want to talk to them anymore because I don't trust them. What's the point? You can't enjoy it. You wait for these people to dag you again. What's the point? It's crazy.
That's good there, BT. Yeah, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not. It's silly.
Yeah, BT, I remember some of the good old times. It was fucking funny, eh? The guys, I won't say names right now, it was fucking hilarious, eh?
We know who it is.
It was funny as fuck, eh? And it was just so easy to do. I did it one night inadvertently, eh? And I didn't even realise I did it. I'll tell you about that one later. That was fucking funny. I told you about it before anyway. It was a good one. I didn't even realise I was doing it, but everybody had, done the same bloody thing. But no, it was good back then. That was around. Kev was around. Kev was a good guy. A lot of people didn't like him. You know, I sort of had no problems. Every time I went over there, he'd pick me up, take me around, show me around the joint, you know, a few places, and never got a laugh at it.
Who, Kev?
Yeah, we go to a couple of meat nights there. We had meat nights, you know. Well, that's the thing. If they had meat
Hello,
nights,
peoples. Hello,
Yeah.
peoples.
they had meat nights, actually, it's probably not a bad concept. All the shit would get sorted out. Because anybody out of beef would go out the front and sort it out, you know, but they don't do that. They're going to hide behind a fucking keyboard and then fucking near with each other, you know. It's crazy. Yeah, but
I
that
went to
beef-
his 1 year thing. I was in Pattaya at the time,
Yeah.
and I was with someone, and we got told you can come to this thing I'm doing for him. So we went there. Met a couple of YouTubers, just said hello to them and all that. It was all right. At the Soy 15, what's it called, that place? The where he used to live.
What's that, sorry?
Where did Kevin live? Where
Oh, he lived out in the dark side.
Yeah, no, where was that bar I used to go to? The Hideaway.
Yeah, Hideaway, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it was. They had a thing a year later.
Yeah. All those other bloody ones that used to troll him reckons that they used to sell kids there and all this sort of shit, you know. Like I said, oh yeah, well, I used to put on streams like that. Yeah, I went there and I saw the dungeons where they kept all the kids underneath and they used to cook them and eat
God.
like the ones that were left over and all this sort of shit. This is how stupid it was back then, you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. Fucking hell. Anyway. Anyway, shit happens. Fucking funny, eh? I miss those times. It was quite hilarious, actually. There's not much point firing it up again, sort of thing, because it just wouldn't be funny. It wouldn't be as funny. There you go, Oz.
No, God, been a bit Oz.
Streams,
Must be Friday night. He's going to go on a bender. 24-hour streaming.
Yeah. Okay,
I might jump off, Ray.
Yeah, I might give it to. I'm pretty fucking. I might go and watch a bit of TV and relax. I don't want to get too pissed. Got a big day tomorrow, so Bathurst this weekend. I'll be watching that on Sunday. Never miss Bathurst.
Oh, Bathurst. Yeah, I used to wake up in the morning and watch as a kid. I used to just sit on my beanbag. Pretend I used to drive.
Yeah,
I loved it when they put the Tiranas and the Falcons. But
I remember all that. The HK Holds. I remember one year they had a big beef because they wanted to put a side pipe on one of the bloody on the car, sort of thing. Like now look at it. That was in the HK Hold days. HT.
Wow.
Hold. And now look at them now. They're not even. All they are. They're all the same. All the GM cars run LS motors, and all the bloody Ford Drunk Coyote motors, and they're all limited sort of thing on the braking and the horsepower sort of thing. So it's up to the, the bloody, what do you call the bloody
the driver.
The driver. Anyway,
they do retro. They do Monaros and that. They still do the retro races.
Yeah. Beforehand they do.
I like that.
I'll do that Saturday, but the big race will race on Sunday.
Yeah.
My mate used to go down there. He used to get paid to go around the track and do big burnouts, and he had a 57 Chevy, and his son had a Corvette. Anyway, they're going to do the big. That's the one I was showing you about the bloody his raffle.
Car the raffle, yeah.
Anyway, you go to do big burnouts around the track, sort of thing. People are going, yay! That's a good thing,
Rev heads, the old rev heads, man.
Yeah, no,
the Holden against the Ford people with the punch-ons and.
Yeah, I never missed it, man. Like it fucked them over COVID and what's happened. That was wrong.
Yeah.
It's fucking it's fucking gearheads fucking Nirvana, basically, Yeah, the old classic racing was good to watch. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? The old Monaros and the old Tiranas and the bloody even the minis used to give them a good run up.
The minis, yes, the minis. How about when the Falcons went 1-2? The blue with the blue strips. What were they? What sort of Falcons were they? They went 1-2. I was in tears. I hated Fords.
Yeah. It would have been the VC, were they XCs and all that? Goss, he would have won that.
Goss, yeah, Goss, and who was the other guy? The American guy, Canadian, whatever he's
bloody Moffat.
Moffat, yeah, I was in tears, man. I hated Falcons. I fucking hated Fords. I was a Holden man. My dad worked for GMO.
They did well, like the bloody. When Brocky was, Brocky, he won his share of the races, sort of thing. He ran the bloody Monaros and the Tiranas. Actually, I think he started in the Tiranas.
Tiranas, yeah.
Right. But, yeah, really. Well, no, they did well. They were only 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
Then he had the A9Xs of 308s, which is a mean feat because the 308 they don't hold together too well. But he got them hang together. Yeah, the minis they just hold it flat the whole track. You know, the bloody V8s might get them down the straight, but the minis go around the corner. You know what I mean? They just fucking even in the speedway, the minis they just held them flat. They couldn't keep up with them, eh? But
Yeah, BT.
Eh?
I'm just going to reply to BT. It's the first Tuesday in November is the Melbourne Cup. We get a public holiday in Melbourne, which is good.
Cool. That bloody mate of mine had a mini, one of the really early ones, and he put a great big fucking one of the bigger mini motors in them. You know, I don't know what it was. It never interested me much, 4 cylinders, but they had a big Weber. Anyway, he took the speedo out of the dash, and they had a big Weber hanging into the passenger compartment. And we'd be all drunk, about 5 of us, 2 in the front and 3 in the back. And this fucking thing in the backfire, and a big flame and shoot out the fucking car behind. Just
the carb.
Sitting in the back, you know, like at the time, you know, like we used to have races up to Debra. It was 10 miles, you know, with windy roads. They built a new road now. It's pretty good, you know, but we won it every fucking time, eh? Geez, that thing went. But back then, you know, fucking, these days, you go and buy a bloody Japanese one of them Nissan sort of thing, the fucking things do like 11, 12 seconds in the quarter mile out of the factory. Oh. You know, back then, like if you did 15, 16, or probably 14, 15 seconds in the quarter mile, you had a beast, you know what I mean? But anyway.
The good old days. It was huge. It was huge. The old James Hardy 1000.
Yeah, James Hardy, exactly. That was good. I miss those fucking days, but anyway, it's still good, you know, it's just at a different level.
It was always in November. Did they bring it forward?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
I 100% remember it was in November. It was like the Melbourne Cup was on the Tuesday, and then on the Sunday it was the Bathurst. I'd have to check the records. I'm sure they used to have it in November.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't drive. I haven't driven an electric car, Mr. Balding. It'd be different driving one. I drive one, you know, I've got nothing against them, you know, but
one overtook me the other day.
I got old fucking Chevy, classic Chevys, man, fucking, you know, like pretty big horsepower, 350s and stuff in them like that, you know, like you just get off on the vibration sort of thing when you hit them sort of thing, you know, but the Tesla's all right buzzing around town.
They're getting better. But do you remember when they brought the Skyline? Was it the Skylines, the Nissans, when they started racing?
Oh,
I thought it was sacrilege. How dare they bring Japanese cars to fucking Bathurst?
They make good horsepower. See, back in the day, that old bloody thing I got, you know, they, you know, that was the first year they made 1 horsepower per cubic inch. You know, they had a 409 in them with 409 horsepower, sort of thing. You know, but the bloody now, fuck, you know, we used to when we first got into racing years ago. We thought if you get 1 horsepower per cubic inch, you do it pretty good on a street car. But now they get like 10. Like, bloody, I was down at my mate's place the other day. He owns fucking quarter shares of Keith Black race engines, and he was building a Hemi. He was got a 1671 supercharger on it. Anyway, finished building that. They put it on the dyno and run 2,500 horsepower, you know, out of a fucking 526 cubic inch engine.
Jesus.
And he reckons he'll get a bit more tweaking. They'll probably get up to 3,000 out of it. His bloody door slammers he gets closer to 4,000 out of them running on bloody methanol. You know, it's just the fucking technology just gets better all the time now, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It is crazy.
I'll watch it. If it's this weekend, I'll watch it. I've got to take my brother to the airport. He said it's $130 by Uber from where he lives to the airport.
Oh, well,
I said, I'll come pick you up. I'm not going to get him, you know, but I live like 20 minutes away. He lives about an hour away. So it's out of my way, but I'll, you know, $130. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'll go there. What time does Bathurst start? About 10 o'clock?
Yeah, probably a bit earlier. Probably about 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many cars there.
I love the old straight. I know they got a bend in it now, don't they? Back in the old days, they just used to go. Is it Conrod Straight? Is it they call it? They got a bend in it now. No, they slowed them down a bit because there was accidents or.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, they're a lot faster now than what they were back then. You know,
that's right.
They produced a lot more horsepower.
you'd see the smaller car coming down the hill would
Yeah.
sort of like pass the bigger car,
Yeah.
and then it'd be like lengths in front, and you think, they'll never catch it, and then you see the big car catching, in
Yeah.
Conroy Straight before
well,
the
the big
next
car-
bend.
Look, the Holdens and the bloody the Fords, the Coyote motors and the LS motors, they're all capped at probably about 6,500 horsepower, which is a lot, because those old Monaros and stuff like that, they used to have like, if you get 350 horsepower out of them, you did well, so they got double the
Yeah.
horsepower of that back then. But they got the suspension and the brakes and all that. Back then, just having a side pipe on it, that was the only modification out of the factory. But, anyway.
My two bar, I'm going to charge him 160.
Yeah,
Door
fair
to
enough.
door service.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to go.
He lives in Baymorris. I don't know, Melbourne. That's right on the fucking heading towards. It's on the water. It's in the bay. Yeah, nice. Yeah, he lives miles away, and I said, "Fuck, I'll come pick you up." Oh, it's Sunday morning. I said, "It's all right. I got nothing else to fucking do." It's about 50-minute drive to his place, and then 45-minute drive to the airport. So that's all right. And then go visit my mum, and then come back and watch Bathurst. There you go. My Sunday's planned already. And who else? What have we got here? Someone wrote Vauban will win the Melbourne Cup. Okay, I'll have a look at it. I haven't even looked at it. I know it's in November, so next month is the Melbourne Cup. We had a public holiday for the football, and we're getting a public holiday for the races in Melbourne. So we're pretty lucky. But taxis are cheap in Thailand, man. Come on, it was like $8 to go to the airport, $10 to go to the airport. So cheap.
That's right. Do a good time for someone who starts the day well, doesn't it?
Yeah, he goes, no, I'll get an Uber. I said, how much? 130. Fuck's that.
Nah, fuck, they can pick it up. How much it cost you?
I know. You can probably afford it, but fuck that.
Yeah, the old engineers today were Conroy Straightwood. Yeah, exactly. Well, they're just going to make it so much horsepower now, Probably trying to bloody govern it a little bit.
There's plenty to do, my two, mate. Plenty to do.
Yeah, well, they were. They nearly took off back then, now. Fuck, we did. They get some fucking street. They get some.
So what sort of cars they got now? I haven't been watching V8 racing.
Yeah, well, I don't think they've got Holdens anymore. I think they've got Camaros, haven't they? And then bloody Mustangs.
Yeah, they got Mustangs. Have they got Mustangs? What sort of Falcons? They got Fords.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I'll know on Sunday anyway. But
I don't follow the V8s anymore. I used to watch them sometimes. My brother was right into it. Used to go to Sandown, and I used to tell him, if I want to watch cars go round and round, I'll just go to the Tullamarine Freeway and just stand there and watch them. Mustangs and Camaros, there you go.
I'm mainly into drag racing. Mate Stone, he builds his own bloody 6 cylinders and 4 cylinders and stuff. He goes out and breaks records and that things all the time. He's got turbocharged fucking, aluminium versions of bloody Toyota, bloody Land Cruiser motors. Even not those what they call those other things. But anyway, he's getting like 2,500 horsepower out of those things.
Jesus.
Fuck me, who thought they'd ever do that? But they got CNC machines down there. They just build their own blocks. Build their own. I'll get the crankshafts made. But fuck, it's amazing what you can do now. The technologies. Anybody can have it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I'll send you some photos. He's got a 4-cylinder down there. He reckons he'll get that into the bloody, into the 6s or the 7s. That's not bad over the quarter mile. But anyway, like I said, I like the fucking drag racing sort of thing, but circuit racing, I don't get into too much, but I love the Bathurst. Never miss the Bathurst. You've got to watch that.
It is a bucket list thing for me, Like I said, when I was younger, I was right into it. It was just because of the fact that my dad used to work at GMH, it was just Holden, everything Holden.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I've never owned a Holden, a Gemini, but that's a Isuzu, I think.
I've only ever owned GM. Yeah, Mr. Balding, petrol, diesel is about $2.60.
60?
$2, what's it?
220, 225, I think.
225 down there, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit cheaper here at the moment, but the fuel's a lot more expensive. It's just fucking woeful.
I got petrol today for $1.90 a litre. I filled it up. It was $105. I've never paid so much to fill up a car. Like normally it's about 70, 80.
Fucking ridiculous.
$105, and I'll probably have to fill up by the end of the week because I do.
Yeah,
I'm doing the trips to the hospital every day.
yeah, well, I don't do much mile driving anymore because it just, it's fuck. But anyway, want to get me fucking Chevy out and about a little bit more, sort of thing. It'll cost you $50 just to go down the road, But, yeah, it's fucking
Chuck it in neutral. Roll them.
409s, you've got fucking twin 4 barrels on them, sort of thing. You every time you hit the pedal, every time you flatten it, sort of thing, and you go through the gears, so it costs you $5 or $10.
My two bud's a rev head. He was a grid official at Bathurst for a couple of years.
Yeah, you got these cars.
My mate was a volunteer at the motorbikes, superbikes.
Yeah.
Superbikes. The guys with the flags. The marshals. He was a volunteer.
Oh, yeah, cool.
He's right into it. He's right into that sort of stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we used to get a Speedway. Speedway never really. It was just boring. Just went around in a quarter mile bloody. I think it was a quarter mile circle at the bloody Exhibition Speedway. You just get covered in shit every time the super modifieds went past. You know what I mean? But circuit races are a lot different. We got an old track up here, Lakeside, but they sort of all the yuppies moved in around and closed it all down. But they still have days every now and again there. But the Surfers Paradise had a drag strip. We used to go down there, but the fucking Chinese come over here and Japanese. And actually, the Japanese come over here, put all around, land around it, and then fucking next minute, bang. They closed the fucking place down. But they built a drag strip out of Willowbank, but they're building them all over the place now. But, still, it's starting to pick up again now. Over COVID, it just about died out. Yeah, really cool. He had bloody big setup down there. He had two. At one point there, he had 2 B doubles, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars he'd take to meetings. He'd have two door slammers, and he'd have 2 burnout cars. And he'd take a couple of other cars in different brackets. His 100 race and somebody else would race. You got a mate that come over from New Zealand. He had one of those turbocharged 6-cylinders. Anyway, he's a nice fella. He just sent his car over to America. He's going over there. The car should be spent there now. They're going over to race that thing soon. That's my mate's son anyway, because he's into the turbo 6-cylinders, But they'll have fun.
Oh, he was a grid official at Oran Park. I remember Oran Park.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool.
All right, Ray.
Yeah,
I might drop off.
Can't remember.
Good chat.
Yeah, it was. It was good. I enjoyed this. I think it was fucking unwound me something terrible, man. I've been pretty fucking wound up the last couple of days.
No, that's all. You need. I'm the same. Like I was going to go live, but then I thought by the time I set up the computer and all that, I thought I'll get you to go live and I can run it off my mobile phone.
Me for a minute there.
No.
You're right. Sorry about
You've probably got a few new subscribers. I like to help a small channel like yours.
Small fucker. We got more than you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, look, we got to brag about that. We got after bloody Chase, bloody, I think he did that time. We picked up a lot of Thai subs. We still got 425. How many you got?
Mr. Balding's asking if you ever owned a camper van.
No, man. I thought of it. I might get one day. Actually, we can just do the old fart thing and just have a look around the place, but see what happens. Yeah, it's been a good stream. We really got to enjoy it. Something
good stuff, Ray.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
No worries. Thanks for everyone coming on. I'm just going to make a nice cup of tea. My throat's still playing up a bit. I couldn't visit my mum for 3 days because I thought I had a throat infection.
Yeah, you're saying about that.
You don't want to get, you don't want to pass on a cold while they're in hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Oz says no one gives a fuck about the numbers. Who cares?
Yeah, that's right.
This channel never get monetized. We're in here for a laugh sort of thing, and have a bit of a talk about Thailand, That's what all I feel. Can't be fucked with all the drama. They turn up as a drama, they just get booted. They don't get a second chance either. Yeah, so good.
That's it.
Anyway, thanks for coming along, fellas. Thanks, Zimmy, for coming on.
Just in time. My girlfriend's trying to call me.
Yeah, no
All right,
worries.
guys. Take
You're
it
in
easy.
trouble. Okay,
Yeah, I
see you
know.
later. See you
See you
later,
later.
chat.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming, fellas. See you later. Bye.